Drive up and down Joplin Street daily. It's a street that I use to communicate with the north half of the city. I'm definitely opposed to closing it. I don't see any economic advantage of that whatsoever. I appreciate all the figures. I'm glad to hear that PSU is growing. I think it's a fantastic university, although I take offense to the remark that we're no longer a small university. Compared to large universities, we are small. But it's still the hometown Pittsburg State University. It belongs to the community. In my opinion, there should be some type of sharing between the university and the community on making things convenient. And as was stated in that article that he read, the word convenience came out very vividly in there. I live in a neighborhood right south of the university, and I know of no one in my neighborhood that is in favor of this. And as my last request, and I'll sit down and shut up, I'd like to ask you, Mr. Chairman, if you would call for a show of hands of people opposed and for, and let that be shown in the record. Thank you.
Can I say something about you? Ron Marone. I'm a business owner and a lifelong resident here in Pittsburg, Kansas, and I know just about everybody in here. My comment is the negative effect the community would have on not going forward with a progressive plan or any plan to benefit Pitt State. I know as we try to bring in industry into this community, they're going to look at situations like this, of how supportive the community is to the medical center, or to the university, or to the public schools. Believe me, I chaired 2 failed bond issues in this community. I know everybody's got an opinion and everybody's got a difference. But there's one thing we all need to do is all come together. And that's the only comment I have.
We are all.
We are.
We all come together.
We're all together.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Only reason we're here.
Okay, we've about heard everybody's comments. I'm gonna do about another 5 or 6
You keep
minutes.
skipping
Just a
over
minute,
me,
just a
and
minute,
I
just a minute,
just want to
just
say
a minute,
one thing.
just a minute. I'll give another 5 or 6 minutes on this thing and then we'll close to the public session, so go
I
ahead.
just wanted to say one thing before you do vote.
Okay.
Remember, the taxpayer paid for that street. Okay?
Fair?
Thank you.
Sir?
Keith Glenn, Pittsburg, Kansas. There's any way this entire issue can be brought to the city of Pittsburgh as a vote, everybody votes on it, yea or nay. You bring it to a vote and it's turned down, they go ahead and close it. I feel good about it because we've done due process.
I don't know about that.
Is it possible to have a vote, I mean a city vote, not a college or a city commission, the city, people of Pittsburgh come out and say yes or no, is that possible?
I can't tell you about that.
Who can tell him?
You know anything about that, Tom?
I would have to check with legal.
You'd have to
I
check
don't
with the attorney.
have
And I
the
think
answer.
that's good, and then will it be published in the paper so we know?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, I had a question. Will it be published in the paper after we find out so that we know
What's that?
whether or not we can vote? The community can vote on it.
You're stepping 2 or 3 jumps ahead of me. I have no idea.
No, he just said, didn't he say check on it? And I said, can we hear whether or not the community can vote by it being, appearing in the paper?
I don't know. I'll have to
Thank
check
you.
with legal on that.
You know, you guys gotta understand, we are all a volunteer board except for this man here. We're doing this, we don't get paid to do this, okay?
I understand.
If I may-
I understand.
If I may, yes, it can go to a vote.
She's gonna say